My favorite one isn't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like stuff in my ass. So
Oh yeah.
I like putting butt plugs in there.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we have, but
It's not necessarily my forte.
yeah, it's not everybody's, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's just what I like. I don't know what it is. It just gets me going, son.
Yeah. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and somebody else. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things, baby. Right?
Yeah.
That's what this is going to be about.
Yep. We're going to have a little series on sex.
A little series, like 48 parts.
48. Different aspects. You know, we're going to try to be specific in what we're talking about. So this week we're going to talk about toys.
Sex toys, not children's toys. I know it's close to Christmas, and I know what you were thinking about, so we're going to go with...
This is adult toys.
Intimate adult toys.
Yeah. And a lot of guys are insecure about it. That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah. I can see that, though.
A lot of them are.
When you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, maybe even up until you're 25.
Yeah.
You like look at them as like, I'm not, no. That's twice the size of mine, dude. What are you doing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But
I don't think I was ever that way. I really don't. Was I? Yeah, I don't think I was ever that way, but
yeah, I mean, I don't think
a lot of people are
either,
too.
But I can see how you like. I've talked to people who's like, you're not putting that.
Yeah,
that's for mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But and then I guess some of my wife's favorite toys does not go inside her at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
And so I think sex toys can be great to just enhance your your sex life, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to make it better?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it does. It don't do anything but make it better, really.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I feel like that's all it does.
I feel like it is too. I mean,
if you're using it in that way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people are not. I guess some people are just, I don't know. And some people may be trying to hide it from their spouse or whatever that they use it. And some people are trying to, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're talking to your spouse about it and everybody's on board, then
yeah. Shouldn't matter.
No, it won't. It won't matter.
No, it won't
Actually,
matter
it'll just make it better.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
But you know, what sex toys are okay? What are good sex toys?
Oh, whichever one they want to do, man. I think everybody's probably different, but I mean, there's probably like specific ones that everybody's like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like
you know
I remember, like back years ago, Sex and the City made the rabbit.
Yeah.
Like the most popular sex toy in America.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting them. Everybody wanted them. They went up. They were like, you know, 10, that's probably 20 years ago.
Yeah, at least.
And they were, you know, those rabbits went up to $150 a freaking, you know, you're like, golly, people are insane. I ain't buying that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll buy a back massager.
I know it.
You know, $19.99.
Powerful as hell. It works real good. Got a long battery life. You know what I'm saying?
Or it don't take batteries.
Yeah, it plugs in.
Yeah, it plugs into the wall.
Yeah, we got a plug in one. Yeah.
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 So I wondered if that's still a going thing or if that's died down, because I don't know that they were that great.
I mean, Brittany has one.
A rabbit?
Yeah. But my wife's favorite one is the suction one. It's like just gets on her clit and just sucks the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a pulsating suck.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but that's one that we have that she likes the most, and we would have a lot more if we had more money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
yeah. Yeah, you definitely. Everybody would.
Yeah. But the ones we have like we got a bunch, but we're broke, so we don't have a bunch. You know, we got a bunch for poor people. But like her favorite one's the suction one.
Yeah.
And it's a good size for us too, because I can stick my dick in her, and it's not even nowhere near in the way at all.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they can get in the way.
In the way. A lot of them can, yeah. So a good one to try out. It's fun for dudes. It may not be that much fun for chicks, but it's fun for dudes. Is the Wevob.
What's that?
It's like a U-shaped thing. It goes inside them and then it rubs on their. It goes on their clit too.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay,
but
yeah, we got one of them too.
You can put your dingling in.
Yeah.
With the Wevob in.
Yeah.
And that vibration is.
It's good for both.
It's good for everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody wins on that. I feel like. Maybe not. Maybe I'm the only dude.
No.
I'm not.
No.
But that's a good time right there. That's fun for everybody. It's not anywhere close to my wife's favorite toy or the most fun she's gonna have. Yeah. But it's every once in a while we get to have sex that's for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not like a super intense vibration, is it?
No.
It's kind of like it's there.
It's vibrating. Yeah. It's just like on speed levels. It's like a you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody knows what that speed level is. I feel like anyway.
Yeah.
If you don't, there's
yeah, that's pretty accurate.
There's different speeds to everything. Yeah,
100%.
That's pretty accurate.
I like we have this one that plugs up. Like I said a minute ago, it's like a Japanese kind of thing. I feel like what's it called? It ain't hibachi, but it's Hitachi or something like that. I don't know what it's called.
Hitachi. Yeah.
Is that what Hitachi?
Hitachi.
Okay, so yeah, but it vibrates pretty good.
Yeah,
and I can feel that when I'm inside her.
Oh yeah,
so that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Those ones with that go in and I don't know, it feels kind of weird to me.
It does.
Yeah.
You gotta.
We only play with that one like not much.
Yeah. It's got to be your wedding anniversary or something. Yeah. You have to lube that thing up a lot.
Oh really?
That's the whole.
Yeah, because it's plastic or
it's
latex.
It's like rubber or something. But the thing about it is it doesn't feel good. The toy doesn't feel good on your penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't. That part is not fun.
I feel like it gets knocked out of position a lot.
It does.
That's the problem too.
Yes.
So
you somebody has to almost hang on to it.
Yeah.
Because you'll pull it.
Like I had this one. This one was.
You'll pull it out. It'll be.
I had this one that was. It had two rings. One that went around your balls.
Oh yeah.
One that went around your dick, and then it had these rabbit ears on it that vibrated.
Oh yeah.
I liked it on me because it felt good.
Right.
But it didn't do anything for her.
Those rabbit ears.
You gotta be like
you gotta
hit it.
Yeah, I know.
In the exact right spot.
Yeah.
And you get that vibration for half a second.
I know. It's not doing
ain't gonna do nothing for nobody, bro.
Except for me, I feel it the whole time.
100%.
Yeah. The only way you get to have sex with one of those on is like to press yourself up against it and just wait.
I'm pretty sure I woke her up one night having that thing on my dick with it vibrating. Wrap around my balls real tight. She's just like,
she's like, what are you doing? You're like, nothing, just chilling.
Yeah.
Watching the Tonight Show.
And that ain't one of them things you can just rip off and like
hide it. Yeah.
You don't kill yourself, bro.
I know. You take your nuts off with it. So there's we've talked about 100 of them, but there's 100 more.
Yeah, there's endless.
And to me, all of them have a place at a time.
And everybody's different too, so everybody likes different stuff. So
yes.
I mean, you got strap-ons. You can use that on a dude if you wanted to.
Sure, you could.
Just whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want one. They got these attachments that go on that Hitachi for dudes that you stick your dick in.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the banana cleaner? So it's literally called a banana cleaner.
Yeah.
But it's just a marketing scheme because you don't clean bananas.
No, you don't.
You peel them.
Yeah.
So what do you think it's for?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this thing you attach to a countertop or whatever, and then you just
a countertop.
Yeah, or a table.
It's got like a suction on it.
Yes. And then you just,
Yeah.
you go at it.
Yeah.
But it moves and vibrates and
Oh, really?
yeah, it spins in circles.
Oh,
and,
golly.
yeah, it's a banana cleaner, so it's got
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's got them little knobs in it.
Yeah,
all in
knobbies.
it. And yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I haven't gotten one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've thought about it.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever had was like a pocket pussy.
Yeah, I've had one now. It wasn't really even a pocket pussy. It was just like a tube
Yeah.
that had a hole in it. But that shit was fire, son.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Well, I didn't like mine.
I think I
guess,
got.
I guess I got the wrong thing.
Oh,
but
for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I got, I used it one time and it was lips instead of like a
Oh,
vagina
really?
or
Yeah.
a ball or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was just lips, and I used it one time, and it was ripped all down the side of its mouth.
Golly, dude.
Oh well,
Yeah.
that was fun.
I used to stick that thing between the damn bed cushions and shit.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, dude. A few times, bro.
Golly, that reminds me of a dude that would take gloves, like surgical gloves,
Yeah,
or
like
whatever,
latex gloves.
and he'd tie all the fingers together and the thumb.
For real.
Yeah, and the wrist of it, tie it all together and fill them up with warm water
Yeah.
and tie it all up together, and then put it in the bed springs and Vaseline it up.
Golly.
And
That's
they-
a poor man's sex toy
Yeah, he
right
went
there.
through a
For
lot
real.
of trouble, didn't he?
Yeah. That's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I think I'd just spit it in my hand a little bit or something.
I do that. That's a topic for another conversation.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. So, sex toys in the bedroom.
Yeah.
especially
Your woman will love it 100%.
most of the time. Yeah, they're.
I would say 95%.
Yeah,
Maybe more.
yeah.
They'll love it 100%. They would just won't.
They might not.
They might not feel
you-
comfortable with it.
Yeah,
There's
It's-
5%.
and sometimes they are uncomfortable. Really, I mean, that pocket pussy that I had was not comfortable. It was not fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I just didn't have any fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ashley was like, what? I mean, she was right beside me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
it wasn't like I was hiding it,
Yeah.
and I didn't have to feel bad about it or nothing like that. But it just wasn't not any fun.
Yeah.
It's in the trash. And yeah, that's another thing. So if you're worried about your woman falling in love with a bigger plastic penis,
Yeah.
it's not at all going to be the case.
No, it won't.
Yeah, I mean,
It just don't feel. It's not the same feeling,
no.
according to my wife. So
I mean, that's my wife too. So I
Yeah.
feel like they're both saying the same thing. It's not probably not a lie.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, can they be fun? Yes. It's probably more fun to me than it is to her,
Yeah. 100%.
depending on what we're using.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's exhilarating, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But at any rate, you could experiment with it one time before you just throw it out the window.
Yeah, you can rent them.
No.
I'm just kidding. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
Golly. Make sure you use this with a condom. And you're like, nope, I'm raw dogging this rental.
Oh, that was stupid.
I'm raw dogging this rental.
Yeah, dude.
Golly, you can rent them.
We should start a business like that. You can rent sex toys.
Man, that's not a bad idea.
There would be a lot of people just do it just so they can stick their tongue in
I know,
somebody's used
just like
pocket
smell
pussy or
it and
something.
This is a rental. You're sure it's been used? Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, send it my way then.
Use it today.
Yeah.
Pay $500 extra.
Yeah, if it was used today,
Oh, yeah.
I won't clean it off and send
Yeah,
it to you.
golly, there's people. I guarantee that's happening.
That's probably already happening.
That's happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Golly, that's crazy.
I know it is.
People sell panties too, though.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Yeah, people buy everything. Yeah, it's crazy.
but anyway, I wouldn't rent one. I don't think. I think
No, no.
not at all.
There's no telling what
No.
what would happen on that, dude. Golly.
This had a line of cocaine on it just this morning.
I know it.
You're like, oh, golly.
Yeah. So we live in Tennessee, and we try to buy this. I'm sure you can get it, but like the site we was on, Adam and Eve, is where we buy all our stuff, really, because they have a bigger selection, I feel like, and they're cheaper and it's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we try to buy this molded like ass with pussy and all this stuff in it, and like we try to check out, and it's like, you cannot buy this in Tennessee, dude.
You know what you need to do, right?
What's that?
Drive to Georgia.
Buy it at a store.
No, just drive to Georgia and order it on your phone.
Yeah, but if I ship it to Tennessee, you have to ship it to my house, though.
That's true. But I feel like they would just be checking your IP. I don't
Maybe.
know. But like people that we know,
Yeah.
people that I know, there's certain things that you can't gamble on in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
And they drive across the Georgia state line.
Really?
And they can gamble on it and come back to Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, it could be the IP for real.
yeah, it might
That
be.
could be what it is for real.
But I don't know. They probably, if you
But
you have
that
to
was
ship it to your
Pretty
house.
disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I was going to use it for. I mean, that was my toy. You know what I'm saying? That was going to be one for. I don't have one for me. Not really.
Right.
But that was going to be one for me, and then we're going to do some extracurriculars. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, you'd call it Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
2.0.
and then it's Brittany 0.5, son.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Half Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany. But anyway, yeah, it blew my mind that we couldn't order that. I never even thought about something like that.
I know.
Before.
I wouldn't think
it's kind of
about
crazy
that either. They just said that we don't not.
Yeah, you
sell
can't
this
ship
in
it
the
to
state of
Tennessee. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's just like a certain porn star, whoever it was, and just molded their ass and their
I got you.
stuff, and that's what it looked like. And I mean, I didn't buy it specifically because it was them or whatever, but I was just trying to get it. But it was just like, that was kind of weird. Yeah.
Favorite sex toys now. Let's talk about that. Because we talked about a few of them.
Yeah.
But what's everybody's favorite?
Go ahead first.
Well, I mean, as far as I don't have a favorite sex toy really.
I don't either.
For me.
Yeah.
But I know Ashley has one.
Yeah.
And it's a I guess you would call it a G-spot stimulator.
Oh yeah.
And that's her favorite insertion sex toy, anything that don't vibrate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's like her favorite thing.
Yeah.
But with that thing, man, it's like you better be pretty turned on.
Oh, for real?
It can be very uncomfortable. It can
Oh,
be,
for her?
oh yeah.
Oh, really?
But it's either very, very fun.
Yeah.
Or get that thing out of me. That is not good at all.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know this to be 100% accurate, but I mean I feel like I do.
Yeah.
But her level of turned on plays a big part.
Oh yeah.
And what the
100%.
result is. For
You could take a lot more pain if your levels if you're horny all the way up.
It's not really pain though.
It's just too much goodness.
Just too intense.
Gotcha.
That's the way she describes it.
Yeah.
It's just too intense for her if she's not like up here and turned on. So
I understand that. Yeah. Brittany's the same way on some stuff too.
yeah. So the I guess that's a toy I would suggest to everybody.
Yeah.
Just because we have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. And also like if you're starting to play with toys and you've never done it before, like you have to communicate. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Communicate with each other because nobody knows what they're doing until you communicate.
Look.
You don't. I mean, nobody does.
That's the thing, man, is like I have a penis, right?
Yeah.
I have one and you have one.
Yeah.
But if I go to grab yours and jerk it off like I do mine, it might not be the same.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
You could be like, bro, what are you doing?
Oh. Have you ever been jacked off like that before? You know what I'm saying?
Why's your hand backwards, dude? That's so weird. You never know, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yes, communication is definitely key.
Yeah.
You have to be able to talk with your
and
significant other about
100%.
what feels good, what don't. And crazy enough, your significant other has to be honest with you about it.
Yeah, they do. And I brought that up because I don't want people to like get insecure if she says like, "Oh, that don't feel good." Don't get mad about it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just listen.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
Don't be a little bitch about it.
No, that don't feel good. Okay, cool.
What can I do to make it better? You know what I'm saying? Like what
do I need to do I need to do?
I mean, it might be weird in that situation. It's not like, it's not like you're watching a porno. Like,
and the thing about it is too is like for a man, a lot of times we think we're throwing that heat, son.
Yeah.
And she's like, that does not feel good. And you're like, what? Well, I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
And we put our ego out there for that, and we're like, well, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you can't be like that.
No, you cannot.
And you have to learn that too over time.
Yeah.
But we're here to tell you that just listen.
Yeah.
You don't
It'll
have
make
to
everybody's life better.
Yeah, it will.
It really will.
It really will. By a lot.
Yeah.
If you don't, if she's doing something that you don't care for or whatever, then let her know. Like, hey.
Yeah, but you got to be careful.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, the truth of the situation is you got to be careful. Like a woman could tell a dude, change this position or whatever.
Right. But if a dude starts speaking up,
you might throw her off bad, and she won't even be horny no more. She'll be ready to lay down.
Yeah.
Say, you know what I'm saying? So it's just
you have to be careful.
You got to be careful,
especially with the way you talk about it.
Might just wait till after you're done. Honestly,
sometimes.
I mean, honestly, really,
for a dude,
yeah.
If you want to bring up something, unless she's already to the point of no return, and you're like, oh, your tooth. Golly.
I know it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in pain, I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll usually just like change positions or something. Like,
I mean,
if she's like giving me a blowjob and she's like teething me a lot because her jaw hurts or something, I'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna get up and stick it in her puss.
Yeah, I'm done.
And
with
then it's like no big deal. But I switched because it was hurting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's. I mean, you can do that. Like sometimes I've, tried to just. Inch away a little bit, or try to change the angle just a little bit. If she changes her angle after that, then it's time to move on. Because it's not comfortable for me, and the angle that I want it at or feel good at is not good for her either. Right?
Yeah.
So it's time to move on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of it you can just read through body language.
You can. 100%.
A lot of it.
Usually, yeah.
But from a male's point of view, if she says that doesn't feel good, just go ahead and know that, bro, it's not happening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go back down there, hang out for 10, 15 more minutes and come back up and see what happens.
Yeah. Don't get your ego hurt. Don't put your feelings on your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's a learning experience for everybody.
It is.
You can act like you know what you're doing, but you don't.
No.
Not 100%. I mean, you get better as you get older.
You may know where a clit is.
You get better as you get older, obviously, but you're not going to know everything. You're not going to know. I mean, everybody's 100% different.
Yes.
That's pretty crazy. And you change. The older you get, you change all the time. So,
and then it's kind of crazy too, because, for us, most of the time, if let's say we're masturbating, we masturbate, it's going to be the same way every time.
Yeah.
And for chicks, they might feel one thing one day and be like, great. And the very next day, they're like, no.
Yeah.
So communication, just talk about the sex toys.
Yeah. Because your turn-ons change a lot.
Throughout the years, especially.
I mean, even day to day sometimes. Sometimes I want this, sometimes I want that. And I've never had a problem with explaining that stuff, I feel like. But Brittany's, she don't really communicate her wants that much. But it's hard to.
Ashley doesn't really communicate her wants that well either.
It's hard to get women to open
She
up
has
about
gotten
that.
so much better, though, over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we first got together, bro, just like discussing her wants was like, no, we don't have, we just do sex. We don't talk about it, bro. I don't know. That's what you're dumb if you think we're going to discuss this.
Yeah.
I am embarrassed to talk about this.
I know it.
Yeah. She really was that
Really?
way. Yeah.
That's crazy.
To a certain degree, she was embarrassed to talk about it. So but she's gotten a lot better, and we talked about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every aspect of it.
I mean, there's been stuff thrown at me that I was like, golly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my ego out there. Like, you think you're doing something, and you ain't.
Oh, yeah. You think you're killing it.
They tell you, and you're like, golly, dude.
I know.
Like,
well,
and then hard no more.
I know.
Not really, but
I know. But and two, though, the thing about that is like you waited how many years to tell me that, bro?
Yeah, I know it. But like, I'm a different person than I used to be.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So that makes a difference too. I mean, you gotta.
Yeah. I was hard to talk to.
I was hard. Yeah.
I mean, we talked about everything besides sex toys. Now
that was pretty good. We talked about sex toys and mindset. Really, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Because I feel like there's a lot of guys struggle with that.
Oh yeah, I did.
So that needed to go in there. I feel like.
Yeah, the whole idea here was to kind of talk about the use of sex toys and you know, trying to as a man wrap your mind around it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not trying to talk anybody into it.
No, but
you don't have to do that.
Sex is easier for a man than it is for a woman.
You can enjoy sex just fine without a sex toy involved. Yeah. But if you're 5 years into a marriage and you're like,
we've been doing these same 4 positions for.
I know. Well, I mean, how many different positions are there? You know,
there's not that many. I mean,
so you start figuring out.
Unless you got like a super flexible yoga.
I know.
Bull crap. I mean,
yeah, I know.
Normal dudes.
Well, you have to be flexible too. If she's that flexible, then you have to start doing yoga, 100%, bro.
I know.
Yeah, no, that's not. I'm not. Yeah. It's not about. I'm not. I'd be way behind the 8 ball on that. I am not a flexible human at all. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
there's not very many positions you can do, really.
No,
there's really not.
No, and I mean, there's. Anyway, that's a.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later, but
yeah. That's a whole different.
On the next episode of
Normal Dudes. But yeah. So, you never did get around to your favorite?
My favorite sex toy?
Yeah. I guess not your favorite one, but like.
Okay, well, my favorite one isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like stuff in my ass, so.
Oh yeah.
I like putting butt plugs in there.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we have, but.
It's not necessarily my forte.
Yeah, it's not everybody's, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's just what I like. I don't know what it is. It just gets me going, son.
Yeah.
So like I like that the actual rabbit that she had.
Oh.
Just that thing is like the squishy and the right size. It don't hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and then it's got the bunny ears that go on your
yeah, you can tickle my balls with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my favorite one to play with. Like, but also, I like it when we're just laying there and we have that Hitachi vibrator, and then she plays with it for a little while. We're making out, whatever, and then she puts it on me, and we're still making out. You know, that shit's cool.
Yeah.
You know, you get warmed up pretty good like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know,
you're
rolling in the sheets, son.
Yeah. So the ones that we've tried, those are my 2 favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, the suction one there's nothing that does nothing for me at all.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless it was about 10 times bigger and wrapped around my whole head, it wouldn't matter.
And then it would have to go inside her still. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So it does nothing for me, but she likes it a lot. But yeah, those are my 2 favorites.
Yeah. I don't have a favorite.
Yeah.
But the Wii Vibe is funner for me than her favorite toy. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Wii Vibe's, like you said, kind of a pain in the butt to deal with because it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Sliding all over the place. You're having to hold it in. She's having to hold it in.
Yeah. It's more struggle than it is enjoyable.
Yeah. Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
But like if you just put it in and go to the mall.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
And you just turn your phone on. You're like,
that would be cool right there. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. I think that's more what it's used for. That's what it needs to be used for more than anything.
Wii Vibe, yeah.
Like if you're going out, just put that in and I can play with you while we're out and just you know, you're not going to get off, but like
you might not.
You're going to be dripping, soaking wet when we get home. Right?
And therefore, I'm going to be 3 times harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to be dripping, soaking wet.
Yeah,
Too.
I know. Both of us are going to go in there wet.
If you're out there a dude and you never been wet, then you ain't never been horny, son.
That's a different level of horny though.
Yeah.
That's where your legs are shaking. You're like, golly, dude,
Yeah.
I've got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you can get pregnant and not even come, son.
I know.
Yeah.
That's how you get pregnant and not even come.
I know it.
That's it right there.
Yep. All right. That's a good episode, wasn't it?
I think so, man.
Yeah.
I think everybody could learn something from that.
Yeah, they can. Sure.
And if you don't learn anything from it, then come back next week, bro.
Yeah, we'll talk about something else next time. We'll see y'all.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.